Hey guys, welcome back to Sports Republic Reviews. Today we're going to look at some new products from Nil Trp. These are the 2021 collection of hockey gloves. So we've all heard of the infamous Nil Trp. When you 2-0 up or you 2-0 down, it's the most dangerous scoreline in hockey. And that's the little play on words that this brand Nil Trp has used. It is a really cool brand, South African brand, and we're going to look at some of the 2021 gloves that they've launched for the season. So in the range for 2021, we've got 3 different models. We've got this uber cool turtle shell, something that's pretty unique for indoor hockey. We've got this Guardian glove. Traditionally for Nil Trp, it's been a indoor only or a glove more suited to indoor. With a couple of the changes that Nil Trp have made, this glove will work pretty well for outdoor as well, which is great. They've made it a lot more sleek and comfortable. So if you're looking for something with some real awesome protection for outdoor, the Guardian glove is going to be another good option. And then the really popular Iron Fist. This is version 3 of the Iron Fist, and each year Nil Trp just look to enhance the product, and version 3 is something really cool. So let's start with this Iron Fist. Right, so this is the new packaging Nil Trp have gone with. It's a really cool header card, a little mesh bag. Just use a little drawstring to open up the product. So as I pull this out, we're going to look nice and closely at some of the detail in this version 3 of the Iron Fist. It's probably best if I put it on. You'll see the really cool new logo implementing the 2 and the N and the T to stand for Nil Trp. This is the Iron Fist. As I said already, this is version 3 of this glove. First up, we'll notice some really nice light and padded neoprene that they've used all around the glove in areas that they don't have the actual shell protection. So you'll feel, if I hit that with my finger, this is really hard. This is why it's called the Iron Fist. This is a really hard compound that's used on the finger and on the knuckles, as well as on the thumb. So we'll see these 2 shells over here on the thumb to protect. And if I put this glove on, the first thing you'll notice is how light it is. It's really light and really comfortable. This padded neoprene, as light as it is, it really does make the glove feel like you got that extra bit of protection when you put it on. So there we go. Looks really nice and snug. As I said, we've got this padded neoprene hard shell to protect the knuckle. We've got a dual segment finger protection here, and you'll notice that this is allowing the fingers to be free, which is very popular. A lot of the gloves, if we look at the Guardian, it's more of a full hand glove. This is more of a sort of mitt glove. Fingers are free because when you hold the stick, and I'll just quickly grab a stick here. When you hold the stick and you close up your hand, you'll notice that this is most likely the areas where you're going to be taking ball strikes. So the thumb is pretty well protected with these 2 shells over here. So all in all, a really comfortable glove. If we look more on the palm side, you'll notice open palm. 90% of the gloves on the market and gloves that we offer here at Sports Republic are open palm. We've got this honeycomb design on the fingers itself, and they've used a little bit of silicone on the finger itself to create a little bit of extra grip. This honeycomb sort of silicone design here just assists with a little bit of extra grip. So you've got open palm, so you get great feedback from your stick, and you've got this honeycomb protection just to make sure that you get that extra bit of grip. So there we go. This is the Iron Fist version 3 from Nil Trp. Let's have a look at the Guardian. This is version 3 of the Guardian glove for Nil Trp, and very similar to the Iron Fist. It comes in this really convenient packaging, cool header card, mesh bag, so you can kind of see through what the product looks like. Little drawstring opening, and this is a really cool new development from Nil Trp. So traditionally, the Guardian glove has kind of been more popular with indoor playing. And if I'll just quickly bring a Guardian glove from, this is version 2 of the Guardian glove. And you'll see it's quite big and bulky. So what Nil Trp have tried to do is to streamline this glove, but still offer you all the comfort and protection that the version 2 Guardian was giving you. Right, so let's put this Guardian glove on, and you can see a little bit more of the detail when I actually have it on. So putting it on, first thing you'll notice, it's really light and comfortable. It's got a nice Velcro system with a tiny little sweatband on the top. Very similar to the Iron Fist. It's got this hard knuckle protection on the top. And because it's an indoor glove or a full hand glove, you'll notice that there are now 3 segments on the fingers to really protect the entire hand. So that's why it's quite popular with indoor, is because your hands are often on the ground and they're in the way a lot. You need to try and protect as much of your hand as possible. So on the inside, again, you'll notice this honeycomb design on the palm, just to give you that extra bit of grip. Indoor, there's a lot of quick movements, there's a little bit of sweat, and you need to make sure that you've got on the palm, you've got a material that absorbs the sweat and doesn't make the grip slippery at the same time. And I think that's what this honeycomb is going to do perfectly. On the thumb, you've got a 3-segment protection as well. And if I grab a stick and just show you kind of protection you're going to get from this glove, if I'm holding my stick, anywhere, any movement I make on the court, I'm going to be protected. So if I'm doing a sort of backhand block and the ball does happen to hit my fingers, I've got protection on all sort of segments of the finger itself, which is kind of exactly what you're looking for in indoor. You can't have fingers exposed. So if the Iron Fist sort of protection stops there and you have all these fingers exposed, that's really going to cause some damage if the ball does sort of strike you there with high speed. So the Guardian really makes sure that it guards the entire sort of surface of your hand and your fingers to make sure that you're not taking any sort of unnecessary injuries. So there we go. That is the Guardian glove from 2NT. Another really cool feature is that this glove doesn't only come in left hand. 2NT also offer this glove for a right hand. So if you are a player that's looking for protection on both hands when you're playing indoor, a lot of players do tend to take strikes on the right hand as well because they're really low. So if you're looking for sort of matching gloves that are this sleek, light, and well protected, the Guardians are definitely something that you should be looking at. Right, so the last glove in the range we're going to look at is something pretty innovative that 2NT have brought into the market in South Africa. This is called the turtle shell, and you're going to see why it's such a cool product. It's so simple, yet it provides as much protection as you need in such a simple design. So let's have a closer look. Again, really cool header card with a mesh bag with a drawstring release at the bottom. And this is the turtle shell. So it's high density foam shell. So, I mean, very similar to a turtle shell. But what it does is it allows a lot of freedom for your hand. So if we look on the inside, there's three little loops that your fingers fit through, and it kind of levitates just in front of your hands and your knuckles to give you ultimate protection when you're playing indoor. So you'll see it's quite big, but if I grab a stick and put a stick in here, you'll notice that I'm actually got a lot of protection in the glove itself, and my hand is still actually pretty free. So it does work only on the first three, or sort of on these 3 fingers, leaving your pointer finger and your thumb free, because on your stick those fingers actually move quite a lot when you are playing. So what the sort of beauty of this glove is that it doesn't really impose too much on your hand itself and all the movement on your hand, but you're still getting a lot of protection when you're playing. So if I've got it there and I'm kind of moved to a backhand receive, you'll see I've still got all this great protection, and I don't have anything that's really sort of cluttered on my hand. So that is the turtle shell, something really cool and unique. It's really light, and with this high density foam on the glove itself, you're going to be getting a lot of protection, so you don't have to worry about sort of big strikes that are going to be causing some damage to your fingers itself. So there we go. That's the 3 different gloves available from the new 2NT glove range. We hope one of these 3 gloves work for your needs. You can find them on sportsrepublic.shop. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and we'll see you on our next review.